10th of December, and it is a Saturday. England plays against France tonight, and so it's going to be fun. And we're going to start with the next Sherlock Holmes, which is the Emperor Denarius. I think I'll go and ask his lordship if he'll do it. Hang on a second. Now this guy has been coughing, so heaven knows how he's going to last. And I've told him he's got to behave himself. Right.
Are we ready?
Right, we're ready.
The Emperor Denarius. The Christmas season is...
You have to look up at the camera all the time as well.
I've got to read the bloody...
Yeah, well, you've got to read it and lift your head up.
Do they need this sort of prologue?
Yes.
Sorry, chaps, girls. The Emperor Denarius. The Christmas season is rather jolly, don't you agree, Watson? We were ambling past the stalls in Covent Garden, and suddenly something up ahead caught Holmes's attention. He headed off in that direction. As we approached, I could see something glittering on one of the display counters. "Coins!" Holmes exclaimed in delight. I knew what that meant. We'd be spending the next hour or so occupied with coinage, alloys and marginal lettering. Holmes was a great fan of numismatics and owned a rather impressive collection of coins himself.
Ooh.
"You're an expert?" the dealer asked Holmes, as he pulled out the magnifying glass he always kept in his pocket and began to study the polished coins. "Well," my friend said modestly, "it's just a bit of a hobby, really." However, the dealer had spotted his chance. Going by the number of coins in front of him on the counter, business hadn't been booming of late. "Oh, you'll find some genuine collector's items here. Like this one, for example," and he pointed to a copper-coloured coin. "It stems from the 30 Years' War. Or maybe this." He tipped an unimpressive-looking coin at the edge of his collection. "A Fugio cent, one of the first official coins in the United States of America," Holmes said, completing the dealer's sentence for him. He nodded, looking impressed, a true professional. "Wait a minute," he said, bending down to fetch a small casket from a box behind him. He opened it and showed them a silver coin on purple velvet. A treasure for real connoisseurs. This denarius dates from the time of the Emperor Diocletian. The mint date is 46 BC. It's clearly visible, see? Unbelievable," we heard a woman next to us say. So there's a woman stood next to him as well. We didn't know that, did we?
No, I didn't know that, didn't. No.
We do now.
Do now, yeah.
Yes. Apparently, she'd been standing behind us for some time. We hadn't noticed her until now. Unbelievable is the appropriate expression, Holmes agreed.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
Oh, that's the end. So
what we've got to find out, I'll look at the answer.
No, don't tell us.
I'm not telling you, I'm just looking what you have to find out. What we've got to...
Shut up. You got to figure out why it's unbelievable.
Why is it unbelievable?
I don't know. Why does it... You've just read the answer. Don't look at it.
I haven't looked at it. Right. Basically, the dealer has said...
It's fake, is it? Do you reckon it's fake?
No. It could be. Basically, the dealer's trying to pull one, isn't he?
Yeah.
He said it comes from the time of the Emperor Diocletian. Right, well, I've never heard of it. The mint date, 46 BC, which was clearly visible.
There's words that are highlighted. Are those the ones that you're pointing out?
Yes. And the woman next to us, who we didn't know was
she's the decoy.
She's exclaimed unbelievable. And she'd been there for a while.
Yeah, she's the one that...
And we didn't know, did we? Because
no, I bet she's working with him.
She came as a surprise to me.
Yeah, she's working with him, yeah.
So, Holmes agreed that unbelievable was the correct, was the appropriate expression, because he doesn't think it's real.
Right, so we'll find out at the end, will we?
Will we?
Yeah, there you go. I thought... Come on. Yeah, you're a troublemaker, you, aren't you? Hey, are you a troublemaker? Yes, you are. Yes, you're a troublemaker. She's a troublemaker, she is. Are you a troublemaker, pussycat? Look who's that? Who's that there? Hey, who's that? Hey, that's a pussycat. There's a pussycat. Come on. Saturday morning, and the maximum's 1.9 and the minimum is 0.3 degrees centigrade. Someone asked if I had the different car. No, it's still my same little red Citroen, but look at this. It's covered in frost, and so is his Lordship's. We're supposed to be going to the supermarket, and it's covered in frost. Oh, it should come off easily though. It's a light frost, it's not going to be... It comes off easily, Brian. I know. Now you see, a light snowy frost. So that's not too bad. It's just a little bit on the cold side, isn't it?
A little bit. Well, actually, relative to other parts of the world, such as Canada and the Antarctic.
I had to turn it over. Relative to
other parts of the world, like Canada, the Antarctic, the Arctic.
It's quite warm.
It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day.
Still got me cough, but I slept very well last night, didn't have a cough all night. And I said to him, I said, I haven't coughed all night. I coughed all evening yesterday evening, and I got up, I thought I'm going to have a shower, and the warm shower, the heat will go down my throat, and I was lovely till I sat down to have my breakfast, and then I started coughing. Chicken monkey, listen.
What can we say?
What can you say? You can't say anything.
Anyway, we're steaming up.
You're steaming up? No, it's not. It's the sun behind you catching on the thing. So we have John and Barbara coming this afternoon.
For the match?
For the match. And we watched the match yesterday, didn't we? Argentina against...
Croatia gets
Argentina against...
no, it was...
Netherlands.
Brazil. It was Netherlands, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
good game.
Well, it was a naughty game.
Yes, it was naughty.
It was a very naughty game.
Very naughty game.
Best team won in the end.
Well, I thought, although I kind of wanted Netherlands to win because Argentina and Brazil always do, I kind of could see that Argentina were the better team in a sense. But
I thought it was a bit messy.
Did you? It's a dad joke. Did you get it? Messi's the player. Anyway, we are off to Tesco. Boring, nothing exciting.
Tesco.
Off to Tesco. He wants to get a few cans of beer in. John and Barbara are bringing our evening meal.
Yeah.
Oh, but I need to get something for me. Because they're bringing...
You're having a cottage pie.
They're bringing pork pie and mushy peas. They said, do you fancy pie and peas? Well, pastry doesn't agree with me. So I said, well, yeah, get some pies. And I said, I like mince pie. And they said, oh, cheese and onion pasty. And they said, oh, we were thinking of pork pie. And I went, pork pie and peas?
Yeah. It's a traditional football
Apparently it's traditional. I've never had, I've always, it's the jelly in the pork pie that I don't like. The fact it's got a clear jelly. Anyway, and I said, do you have cold pork pie with peas? And they said, oh no, we'll warm it up, which makes it feel even more, ugh. So I said, no, I'll tell you what, you get stuff for him and you too, and I'll get myself a little something to have instead. So I'm fancying, because I had one the other day, I fancy not making something, but just buying one of those ready meals. I fancy, what was it again? Cottage pie. I've never had cottage pie for years. I should make a cottage pie.
You should make.
I should make a cottage pie.
Or a semi-detached one.
Anyway, I haven't had a cottage pie for years, and the other day, because he was late in coming up from seeing the Kiss Girls, I had bought a ready meal of cottage pie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I think I might get myself a cottage pie again, and I shall I'll consider making a nice cottage pie.
No, you should.
Yeah.
You've said it. You know, you've said it. Everybody will be
only thing is,
now,
you see,
not least my tummy.
The only thing is, I keep thinking, well, at least if you buy a ready-made meal, apart from the fact that they've got preservatives and God knows what else in it, they've paid for the heating to cook it, and we just got to put it in the microwave. Whereas if I make one, I've got to put it on the cooker, and then I've got to put it in the oven.
No, here's what you do. What we do, you do the cottage pie.
Yeah.
At the same time, that'll go on one shelf of the oven. There are two other shelves, so at the same time we'll make two other things, so that when the oven's
they can all be
on,
done together.
You're doing it in the most efficient way by
well, there you go.
the oven.
Mr. Information. Yeah, we'll do that then. I'm gonna have to get a thing to hold this phone, because it does my left arm is aching at the shoulder, and every time I try to swap hands, I tend to change the lightness on this. So, do you like my hat? Marks and Spencer's Best. I bought it the other week when I was it doesn't look so good when it's got glasses with it, but Marks and Spencer's Best from when I was looking after the grandson when daughter-in-law was very, very poorly and in hospital. So yeah, thought it looked quite nice. Goes well with grey hair. And do you like his cut hair? He's had a shower, so it's all nice now. I went to cut his hair when he came out the shower the other day, but unfortunately he then you sprung it on me that your guitar teacher was coming, and so
I don't have a guitar. He's my friend now.
He's his friend now. He doesn't use him as a guitar teacher.
No.
His friend came to see him, and so I said, well, we haven't got time to cut your hair. So I said, I'll just do it next time you come out the shower, which I did.
Yeah.
Short back and sides. Right, well, we're nearly at the supermarket, so we'll see you later. Bye. It's just a little one by certain standards, but we like it because it doesn't take too long to get around it. Chatting up the ladies. These baskets were bought from So Over It, and they have been the best buy that you could ever have. Everybody likes them, and they carry an awful lot of stuff. I've got 3 actually, 2 that size and a smaller one. Poem that my sister put up on Facebook. It wasn't her poem, it was a poem written by somebody else, but I thought you might like to It's by a lady called Donna Ashworth, and she's called it Change the Way You See. I don't have crow's feet. I have happy, happy memories of laughing with friends until the tears flowed. I don't have frown lines. I have the marks of frustration and confusion which I battled through, smiling to the end. I'm not going grey. I have shimmering highlights of wisdom dashed through my silver hair. I don't have scars. I have symbols of the strength I was able to find when life got tough. I don't have stretch marks. I have the marks of growth and the marks of motherhood, my womanly evolution. I'm not fat. I bear the evidence of a life filled with abundance, blessings and good times. I'm not just forgetful. I have a mind so full of stories, memories and moments, there's scarcely room to hold much else. I'm not old. I am blessed with a life of great length, something not everyone can say. Don't change the way you look, my friend. Change the way you see. Change the way you see. And I thought that was lovely, by Donna Ashworth, from To the Women on Amazon. And there's a lovely picture, not of Donna Ashworth, but a lovely picture that goes with it. I don't know if you can see that there. It's a lovely picture, and it's called, again, it's called Change the Way You See by Donna Ashworth. I'm going to jump a bit ahead because I know I might not be around tomorrow. I'm going to look for number 10, and 10 is made up of 1, 2, 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, what is that? Oh, 10 is made up of 3 things, I think. This is number 10. 10 is the bed with 2 people in. Oops. And I'm not sure if it's a man and a boy, a lady and a boy, or if it's a lady and a man. I think it's a lady and a boy. Don't know. Anyway, it's a bed, and there's the bed head and the bed end. So that's going to go onto my little house. And the place that I have to put it is there. Just there. Can you see that bed there? Hiding in the corner there? That's the bed. So I'll put that in there. And while I'm at it, let's have a look at the calendar. And the calendar for number 10 is, where's number 10? Yesterday I saw it there. Yeah, number 10 is this one, right by the front door. So let's get this opened, if I can get it opened. And if we open it up, oh, it's a, what is that, a cello, a violin? A violin, I think, or a viola. And what's the music for that? Let's try it. This is the solution.
Oh, right, hang on. Solution.
Don't let them read it.
No, I'm reading it. I can see through there.
Right, what's that one on the back?
See through there.
What's that one on the back there?
That girl can there.
That girl. Yeah, she can see. Right, hold on. Let me zoom in there and see what that says there.
What?
That says foul play in the Great Hall. That's tomorrow's.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow's.
Okay.
Right.
The Emperor Denarius solution. I wouldn't sell this invaluable, unique specimen to anyone else, the coin dealer said, giving Holmes a conspiratorial look. I want it to go to the right hands. Take a closer look. However, Holmes pocketed his magnifying glass instead. I've seen enough already, he replied. Thank you, but no thank you. And you, my dear lady, Holmes continued, turning to the lady next to them, who had been so impressed, would be well advised to turn it down also. You will be purchasing play money. The kind children used to play shop. Outrageous!
Is that the woman's voice?
That's the dealer!
Oh, that's the dealer, right, okay.
How dare you damage my reputation! Be grateful I don't call the police! Got that wrong? Rewind.
Start again. I bet that's a lady says that.
No.
You're talking a high voice if it's a lady.
I know. I'll tell you what. Here comes the merchant. How dare you damage my reputation? Different voice. Be careful I don't call the police.
Holmes said that, did he?
Replied Holmes.
Ah.
What's wrong with this coin? The woman asked.
You should have said that in a high voice.
Oh, for goodness sake. What's wrong with this coin?
That's it, you've got to do all the parts.
Have you got to do voices as well?
Yeah. You haven't been doing Holmes, you see. Holmes is supposed to be a posh voice.
Not in Yorkshire, he's not.
But he lives in Baker Street, London. And so he talks posh.
Yeah, but he moved there from Bradford. Anyway, we've got to... these poor people who are trying to follow that.
They're probably completely lost now.
Right, so... Just to recap, the merchant's really annoyed because he thinks his reputation's been damaged. Holmes has said, you're lucky I haven't called the police. And the woman said, what's wrong with the coin?
No, she didn't say it like that. She said...
What's wrong with this coin?
Yeah.
It looks very valuable. The most valuable... Oh, sorry, I was on Holmes then. The most valuable thing about it is the velvet lining, Holmes explained. The rest is fake. Great names falsely thrown together. The Emperor, Gallus Aurelius Valerius Diocletianus, did not live in the 1st century BC, the era that the coin is said to date from, but he lived in the 3rd century AD. At that time, the currency in use was the Argentius. Moreover, the date 46 BC makes no sense. No one back then knew that 46 years later a saviour would be born.
Oh.
Or that we would still be celebrating his birth on Christmas Day to this very day. That was the giveaway.
Yeah.
46 BC.
I did think that. I thought it was... No, I didn't think it was a coin. I just wondered how a coin could say 46 BC.
Anyway, ladies, and possibly the odd gentleman. I don't mean odd gentlemen, but you know, there are more ladies than gentlemen.
Yeah.
Watching. I'd like to apologise for getting mixed up, and I promise that if I do this again, I'll study.
Right, so we shall leave it there because I need to try and get this uploaded before our guests arrive.
Right on.
Okie doke. And we need to get our lunch.
Oh, lunch too. Super.
Lunch too. Lunch. We need to get lunch.
Carry on, Watson.
Okay.
After the lunch.
Okay.